Welcome, friends, to the No More Bullies Holly Jolly Virtual Pajama Party. I am so glad you're here because we are about to have a great time together. We will be reading some very entertaining winter and Christmas stories, enjoying some adorable and helpful kindness crafts, learning about feelings from Dr. Rebecca and her furry friends, plus hearing some new jokes from Captain Taco Head. Right now, it's time for our very first winter story. So let's get cozy and on with the show.
Hello, my name is Juanita Foreman Lee, and I'm here today to read you a story. The story is Share Some Kindness, Bring Some Light by April Stott. And I'm reading this story to you today because I have 17 grandchildren and I love reading stories to them. I hope you will enjoy this story today. Let's get started. Coco and Bear were friends from almost the first time they met. They were very different, Bear and Coco. Bear was big. Coco was very small. Bear was shy, but Coco was very brave. But they were exactly alike in the most important way. "I like that you're kind," said Coco. "That's my favorite thing about you too," said Bear. "I also like that you're such a good dancer," said Bear. "I wish the animals knew all the good things that I know about you," sighed Bear. "They don't," asked Coco. "They say that I must be mean because I'm so big, and some of them are afraid of me." "Noodle strudel," said Coco in disbelief. "Yeah," said Bear, sniffling. Coco gave Bear a big, tight hug because that was what made her feel better whenever she was sad. After Bear got some of his sadness out, Coco said, "My grandma always says, when life gets dark, as winter's night, share some kindness, bring some light. If we can do that, maybe the other animals will see what a good, kind bear you are." "But how do we share some kindness?" asked Bear. Coco thought a moment. "I think kindness must be something you can give away, like a gift." "We can bake cookies to share," suggested Bear. "Yeah," agreed Coco. "But how do we bring some light?" asked Bear. "Let's make lanterns," said Coco. "They're so cozy." "I have supplies in my cave that we can use," offered Bear. So they went off to Bear's cave, which was beautiful. When they were finished, they loaded up Bear's sled with all their gifts. "Ready," said Coco. Bear nodded, ready. But then he whispered, and a little scared. "It's okay to be scared," said Coco, "so long as you don't let the scariness stop you from sharing kindness and bringing light." Their first stop was Badger's house. Badger was not impressed. "I only eat cookies with worms in them," he said grumpily. "Would you like a lantern instead?" asked Bear. "How am I supposed to sleep all day with that light in here?" said Badger. "No, thank you." Oh my. Where are they off to now? Let's see. Next, they tried Rabbit's house. "Why would you bring me gifts?" asked Rabbit. "We want to show you how kind my friend Bear is," said Coco hopefully. "What if you're just trying to trick me? A bear wouldn't want to be friends with a small little rabbit like me. No, thank you." Well, they didn't have much luck with Hedgehog either. Or Skunk. They weren't having it. "I'm ready for a break," sighed Bear. "Maybe we to make some different gifts and try again tomorrow," said Coco. They walked home cold, and the only sound was the crunch of paws and boots through the snow. Until... "Help! Did you hear that?" asked Bear. "It's coming from over there," said Coco, pointing. She leaped off the path and flump! I wonder what happened. Let's see. "Quip, climb on my back," said Bear. "Help!" came the cry again. "Why, it's Baby Deer," said Coco. "What are you doing way out there?" she asked. "I went on an adventure," said Baby Deer, shivering. "Oh, we love adventures," said Bear. "I do too," said Baby Deer, "but now I'm stuck." "Don't be afraid," said Coco. "We can help you." "How?" asked Baby Deer. "You can ride on my back too," said Bear. Baby Deer, where are you?" the animals cried as they searched. "Here I am," shouted Baby Deer. "I got stuck in the snow, but Coco and Bear found me. They gave me a ride home." "Oh, thank you," said Mama Deer. "Wow, good thing Bear is so big," exclaimed Rabbit. "And brave," said Hedgehog. "And friendly," said Skunk. "I guess he's a kind bear," grumbled Badger. "Bear, did you hear that? They finally figured out that you're kind," exclaimed Coco. "But I'll understand," said Bear. "They didn't want our cookies or lanterns." "Your lanterns came in handy after all, but helping Baby Deer showed how kind you really are," explained Mama Deer. "But we just helped because it was the right thing to do," said Coco. "Exactly," said Mama Deer. "I guess kindness is about giving away love instead of gifts," said Bear. "It's doing something nice without expecting to get anything in return." Coco looked up at the stars. "I think I get it now." "Get what?" asked Bear. "When life gets dark as winter's night, share some kindness, share some light." Coco grinned and started tapping her feet. "But Bear, there's one more thing that the others still don't know about you." And Bear started dancing, because Bear was a dancing bear. End of story. Thank you so much for coming in and having fun with me and listening to my story. I enjoyed y'all so much, and I hope that you enjoyed the story of Dancing Bear. Share some kindness, bring some light. That's what I want you to do. Thank you.
Wow, I really enjoyed meeting Coco and Bear and learning how to share some kindness.
Me too. You know, they got me to thinking, what kind of kindnesses can I do from home? I want to learn to spread some kindness and share some light too.
Well, we're now going to learn from some middle school friends about how to share kindness.
A Christmas tree doesn't always need to be big. This table topper size can warm lonely hearts and brighten a room. You will need a small tree about 15 inches high, some miniature tree garland, and tiny ornaments. Now put your creative juices to work and decorate to your heart's content. Voila! Your Christmas tree masterpiece is ready to share. Think about who you know who lives alone. This little tree can go anywhere. You know, I really want to thank our friends from Girls Inc. for showing us all these fun ways to show kindness today. Thank you very much.
Hey, Amy, I think it's time for some more jokes. What says O-O-O?
I give up.
Santa Claus walking backwards.
Oh, I get it. That took me a minute.
And here's another one. What do Santa's helpers post on social media?
I don't know.
Elfies!
Elfies, that's a good one. You know, laughter is such good medicine. I know it makes me feel good. And you know, today we're going to meet someone who knows a lot about feelings, those good ones that we get when we laugh, and sad feelings too. Let's meet my friend and her furry friends.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Rebecca Farinas. This is my dog Elroy, and this is my friend Jer Bear. I'm a doctor of something called psychiatry, and that means I help children and teens when they feel sad or worried or anxious or scared or even angry, and we work together to find ways to help them feel better and happier, and I really enjoy working together to do that. Do you enjoy helping others like we do? Maybe you want to help others but you don't know how. Understanding our feelings may help. Let's think about it. What gives you happy feelings? For most of us, happy feelings happen when you wake up and your day goes just like you want it to go. It's even better if everyone else is nice, right? But what happens when we bump into people or things that aren't so nice? That's when we have feelings that are sad or mad or angry too, right? You know, when I have unhappy feelings, I can get grumpy, I can pout, can stomp my feet. I can shout, say angry words, throw tantrums. One time, I made such a fuss, I think everybody thought I was just crazy. What do you do when you have unhappy feelings? And what do you do when you have happy feelings? I smile, I laugh, I say hello to people, I dance, for no reason at all. I wish we could keep those happy feelings forever, but we cannot. Is there any way we can get those happy feelings back when unhappy or unpleasant feelings do happen? You know what? There are some things you can do to get those happy feelings back. For example, if you're feeling grumpy or sad or angry, thinking about something for which you're thankful might make you feel better. Another idea, be kind to others. If you see a friend who's sad or a little grumpy, ask if they're doing okay. Say something kind. Be nice to one another. That's a good question, Jer Bear. Being lonely is a sad feeling. Maybe just sitting with them would help. Being kind will also help, and it makes your heart feel better too. If you ever find it hard to get happy feelings back, please talk to someone about your unhappy feelings. A trusted friend, a parent, or a doctor like me. We're all here to help you. And with kind friends like you, I can't help but feel good too. Thank you for joining us. Remember to be thankful and kind to one another. Goodbye.
Hey, Amy, do you know what kind of motorcycle Santa Claus rides?
No, I don't.
A Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson. That is so funny. Do you know about mistaken identity? That's when someone thinks you're someone you're not. And our story coming up is about a grumpy bear named Bruce. And the forest friends of his think he's someone he's not. They think he's Santa Claus.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
Ho, 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 ho! How are you doing, boys and girls? Merry Christmas! I'm sorry, I was just drinking a sip of my hot cocoa. It's so delicious with marshmallow, but don't eat too much marshmallow. It's a lot of sugar. Hey, wait a second. I do have a beautiful story here to read for you today. Let me see. This one. Maybe that one. This one is called Santa Claus. Oh my gosh, it's not Santa Claus. It's Santa Bruce. Funny, and it's by Ryan T. Higgins. And by the way, Ryan T. Higgins is a New York Times best-selling author. That means that that's a great story. You're gonna have fun. Let's start reading it together. Bruce was a bear who did not like the holidays. He used to stay in bed all winter long and skip right through the whole business.
This is going to be a great Christmas. No migrating, no hibernating, just family and friends.
But his family wanted to enjoy a cozy, snow-filled Christmas together. So Bruce was awake.
Actually, bears don't hibernate.
They spend all the winter in a state of lethargy.
You are ruining the Christmas spirit. I thought we were spending winter in the state of Maine.
The geese had decked the halls. The mice made lots of eggnog. Oh, eggnog is my favorite. Of course, next to my hot cocoa with marshmallow. The holiday season was going to be filled with a lot of fun and cheer. Bruce did not like fun. Bruce did not like cheer. Bruce did not like fun or cheer. Poor Bruce. Bruce also did not like being cold, which is why he started wearing long underwear and warm hat, just like mine. And then it happened again.
Are you Santa Claus?
A case of mistaken identity. Oh, I face that all the time. Bruce did not like mistaken identities.
No, I am not. Go away. Oh my gosh, I met Santa. Wait right here while I go get my friends.
Wait!
I am not Santa.
Bruce decided to ignore the problem until it went away. Did I hear someone knock? Who could it be? We should let him in. No! Don't open the door! I don't want all their dirty little feet in my house.
Santa!
Santa! Santa! Santa! All the animals just starting cheering Santa. Funny. That is so funny.
Hey, tell them I am not Santa, said Bruce. Everyone listen up. Single file. No pushing.
Santa Bruce has time to see all of you.
Who wants cocoa?
Me. Soon the word spread.
I want 99 red balloons for Christmas. For Christmas, I want world peace.
Oh, that's so nice. And all the little critters of the forest wanted to visit Santa Bruce.
I want a race car.
Everyone visited Santa Bruce to tell him what they wanted for Christmas.
I have been very good this year. Can I please have a power compound meter saw for Christmas?
Finally, they all went home and Bruce could grumble in peace and quiet. But not for too long. Because all the parents wanted to thank Bruce for his Christmas spirit. Bruce tried to tell them that he did not have any. That's when Thistle made an announcement.
Bruce wants to say you're welcome. And what's more, Santa Bruce is going to deliver presents to all of your kids tonight. This is a Christmas miracle.
And with that, the parents left shouting out with glee. Bruce did not like glee. Finally, Bruce headed to bed. The mice had other ideas. Let's see what they're gonna do.
But what about getting ready for the big night? Yeah, what about the children?
Bruce put his foot down. I am having nothing to do with this. I will not deliver presents, said Bruce. Besides, you don't have a sleigh. But the mice were persistent. Ta-da!
and they got a sleigh. Well, you don't have any reindeers, said Bruce. The geese were helpful. Fine, fine, said Bruce. But there are no presents, and everyone was ready. By the way, what's in the boxes? Crackers. I am still not going, said Bruce. Please, all you have to do is to sit in the sled. We'll give you chocolate eggs. Ooh, chocolate eggs. I love mine with caramel and mint. How do you like yours? Finally, the grumpy old bear agreed to be Santa Bruce for only one night, and everyone was very happy. Well, almost everyone. I think we have too much weight in the sled. This is going to be the best Christmas ever. Being Santa Bruce was not an easy job. That's not a cookie! That's soap! Oh. And by the time Santa Bruce finally finished, the early morning light was creeping over the white, beautiful Christmas. As all the critters of the forest awoke, they found presents waiting for them from Santa Bruce. Bruce had spread the spirit of Christmas all over the forest and brought everyone happiness. Merry Christmas, Bruce! Merry Christmas, Bruce! Merry Christmas, Bruce! Everyone said Merry Christmas, Bruce. Bruce did not like happiness. He liked sleeping. But Bruce's bed would have to wait. I am sleeping through next Christmas. Let's just do this every year. The end. Boys and girls, thank you so much for being with me today, reading the story of Santa Claus. Oh gosh, I always forget it. Santa Bruce. And remember, always be kind to one another, and just even if sometimes you are being asked to do stuff that you don't want to do, such like cleaning your room when mom and dad ask you to clean your room and you just want to play video games, just go and do it if you know that it's going to make other people happy. It's going to make your day better and brighter. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, and remember, always stay on the nice list. Merry Christmas!
Santa Bruce brought so much cheer to so many people. I'd like to do something like that.
You know, I would too. Spreading cheer to lots of people at one time would be so much fun. And coming up is an act of kindness we're going to learn about to help us do just that. Let's see about candy cane bombing.
Yes, let's take a look.
Candy cane bombing a parking lot is an act of Christmas kindness the whole family will enjoy. You can spread kindness to a whole bunch of people all at once. You will need individually wrapped candy canes, as many as you'd like to share. Enough tags or cards with ribbon for every candy cane. Pens or pencils for writing notes. Here's how it's done. First, write a short note of encouragement or holiday cheer on the tags. Sign your name or sign Santa's helper. each tag to a candy cane. And you're all set to spread cheer far and wide. Simply place the finished canes on a car windshield. What a wonderful, joyful surprise for everyone.
I think it's time for some more jokes. What's the difference between the Christmas alphabet and the regular alphabet?
I didn't know there was a difference.
The Christmas alphabet has no L.
Of course it doesn't. That's so funny.
And here's another one. What kind of cereal does Santa Claus eat for breakfast?
Cookies?
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, of course. I didn't think of that. That's so funny. And you know what? I'm so glad I know you, Captain Taco Head. You have a way of making everybody feel joy and feel cheerful. And you know, that reminds me about the story that's coming up. It's about someone you may know. I think I'll give you a hint. Let's see, he lives where it's really cold. He knows every language in the world, and his belly kind of moves when he laughs.
My belly moves when I laugh.
I'm not talking about you. Do you know, boys and girls? Help me tell him who we're talking about. It's Santa Claus. That's right. That's right. Say it again louder. It's Santa Claus. You know, the next story coming up is all about him, and I think you'll love it. It's a classic poem.
Hi there. My name's Jerry Smith. My grandchildren and great-grandchildren call me Bear, Jer Bear. But I'm really happy to be here because I'm going to be able to read something to you that is one of my favorite things. And I want to tell you a little bit about the background. Almost 200 years ago, a fellow named Clement Moore wrote this as a poem and read it to his children on Christmas Day. Think about it, 200 years ago. And each year since then, parents all over the world have read this same story to their kids. The poem's verses have been called the best known story ever written by an American author. Isn't that great? It's been a favorite in our family too. This book is illustrated by a wonderful artist named Mary Engelbright. And when you go through the pictures that seem to jump off the page alive, look for all the little bitty details. There are things like kitty cats and puppy dogs and elves and thimbles and buttons and all kinds of stuff that you don't usually see when you hear this poem. So let's begin. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her kerchief and I in my cap, well, we'd just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew in a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Ho, 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 ho." Isn't that a great poem? It's 200 years old, and I've been so happy to share it with you. Happy holidays.
Santa Claus has a lot in common with Santa Bruce. I want to help spread joy and gifts too.
You know, happily, our Acts of Kindness friends are here again, and they're going to show us how to do just that. Let's take a look, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Holiday time is usually a happy time, but it can also be a sad time, especially for kids who are homeless or in foster care and away from home.
Giving a child their own overnight bag filled with goodies may provide the hope and courage needed to get through scary times. To create these overnight bags, you will need a satchel or backpack, some personal hygiene items like a toothbrush and toothpaste, hand sanitizer, a washcloth, something fun like a coloring book and crayons, and something warm and snuggly. comforting gift for a hurting child.
What you doing, Captain Taco Head?
I am sending some of my best jokes to one of my friends. Would you like to hear them?
Yes.
What do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rudolph.
Oh, that's very cute. I like that one.
And who is Santa's favorite singer?
Favorite singer? I don't know.
Elvis.
You know, I would love to get one of those notes. I can imagine how much fun it would be to get a note with a joke in it. Thank you for sharing that great idea.
You're welcome.
You know, we've heard so many good ideas today about acts of kindness that we can all do through the holidays, and I bet you'll come up with your own as well. And right now, I just want to say thank you for coming and being a part of this fun pajama party. I hope you have a really great Christmas season.
We hope you have the holliest and jolliest season of all.
Happy holidays.
See you next time.